In the fast-paced world of software engineering, reviewing a pull request has become an art. Through years of iteration, I've honed my approach to share with you the best tricks and tips. Join me as we uncover the secrets behind effective pull request reviews, turning a daunting task into a rewarding skill. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Reviewing a pull request is an essential skill for every software engineer. Let's discuss a small PR review hands-on on my computer. Let's start with the basics. Why is a code review necessary? It's about ensuring code quality, facilitating collaboration and driving the project success, but it's also filled with jargon and abbreviations. So let's dive in to understand this better. But first, let's decipher some of the abbreviations. LGTM looks good to me, a quick way to approve somebody's pull request. WIP, work in progress. That means the pull request isn't ready for final review yet. And TBR, it means to be reviewed. It's a brief summary to give a short overview before the whole description. These terms streamline efficient communication and are key to efficient collaboration. By the way, I have listed a small dictionary in the description, and feel free to comment some abbreviation that you might use. I will add it to the dictionary. Understanding the purpose of the pull request is crucial. Consider the goal of the changes, the relevance to the project architecture, and the associated documentation or tickets. Context is king in effective review processes. There are basically 4 different types of pull requests. First, feature additions, when a developer adds a new feature like a password reset. Second, bug fixes, to fix a discovered bug. Third, code refactoring for better performance or readability of existing code. And fourth, dependency updates when interfaces or dependencies are outdated and need to be updated. But now let's have a quick look into this PR. First, I start with the title and the description and try to understand the pull request just by the description. So here, compensate edge length in chessboard detector, generate quads. So here he has already listed a paper that he used for this approach, and he basically saying that he increased the edge length with a deletion. So just by description, I'm trying to get a grasp of what is happening here in this PR. That's a bit of a challenge, but in this case, the description is very good. Next, we will assess the code quality. So we look at the readability. Is the code clear and understandable? Second, conventions. Does the code adhere to the conventions that we are using? Third is the functionality. Is the code doing what is described in the description? And fourth, what about the tests? Are here new tests added? And what about the coverage? Effective code reviews goes beyond finding errors. It's about longevity and reliability of the code. So let's go back to our pull request again. First, we are going to check whether I'm responsible for this code. And with that, I'm going to the Files Change tab, where I can see what files has been touched in this PR. And here we see only one file has been touched. And this is a CPP file, and here is a parameter added, the deletions. And if we scroll down, we can see also functionality, but I don't see any tests that have been added here or modifying. So this would raise up the first question to me: what about the tests? When issues like this arise, provide constructive feedback. Be precise, offer suggestions, and explain the significance. Here is how a constructive comment would look like. In this line I would say, because it's an initialization, it could have been actually a praise initialization. So I will just make a suggestion here that it could be praise one, and I will add a comment like this. The initialization could be praise initialized. This will then look like this. Hey, the initialization could be praise initialized. Notice the clarity and the respectful tone. That's vital for collaborative improvement. But apart from this comment, everything else looks perfectly good to me. Now we come to the next section, testing. Ideally, we could test these changes ourselves. But GitHub has an automated checks tab. That means we are building and executing our tests in the cloud. And how this looks like, we will now have a look. You can see here the checks tab, and here are 25 checks that have been built and executed. And we can see that every test has been passed except for one. That's regarding the Mac OS, and there is a build error. So this would be, of course, a thing we would address in this review. Is this fine? Is it in general fine? Usually it's not even mergeable. When you are looking at the tests or checks, have a look at the integration. How does the code work with the existing code base? Second, functionality. Does it work as expected, or does it decrease other functionalities that we are having? And third, performance. Are there any performance regressions? Another part that we have already partially addressed is communication. Its effective communication is crucial here. Pull requests are not just about code changes, it's also about collaboration and understanding different perspectives. Lastly, consider the broader picture. How does these changes fit into the overall project roadmap? Understanding the larger context helps you also making informed decisions about long-term project goals. And there you go. Effective pull request reviews is a mix between technical insights, clear communication, and a dash of empathy. But like always, it's a skill that can be developed with patience and practice. If you need additional resources, look into the description for more in-depth guidance. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share the video to a colleague who might enjoy the video as well. Happy coding, and see you in the next video.
You think that this life's made for a king? So many different things to do within the